just finished a sequence of 2 classes after each other, both of them virtual sessions. We are having virtual sessions until like mid-March, and after that is spring break. I'm just stressed out. In silence, I'm just anxious that at last, what will happen? Like, will I be like I don't know what my job is gonna be. Dude, I mean, when I'm thinking about these stuff, I don't know what to do. Dude, I mean, Baba. Early today in the morning, I downloaded a fix for Max Payne 2 on Windows 11 and did the things, and finally I was able to play the game, and I am gonna play the game after stopping the record session. It seems good. It seems a really solid game. I finished Max Payne 1 on my Android phone, and it was a really interesting experience, I remember. But this time I wanna play Max Payne 2 today, and PS18 and Gears of War. I was thinking wrong that Gears of War is just a spam shooter. A really big, huge part of the game play is spam shooting, but it is not a spam shooter game, boring game, kind of a fun game actually. You know what makes it good? I was playing the game while listening to some videos in the background, but yesterday I tried the game. I said to myself, just let's listen to the audio too, because it is like the full experience. And I did it, and it was just flipping the page, dude. I mean, you know what makes it like really good? Dialogues between squad members, not in cinematic mode, no, while playing game, like they talking regularly with each other. And it is kind of a fun game actually. And I see if the second Gears of War is good too, after finishing this one, to download that too. Yeah. PS18, such a good game, such a really good game. I actually watched a gameplay of PS18 today on YouTube to see how close watching a gameplay of a soccer game is to actual experience. And I was focusing on the ball, like, passing, shooting. And it was like you were playing the game. Because you know why I did this? Because I want to download FIFA 19. Why FIFA 19? Because FIFA 19 is the last FIFA series that its metascore is over 80 out of 100. Actually, it is 83 out of 100. Now, PS18 is 83, PS16, 17. The these are just good games, like really good games. I know FIFA is just having its own signature gameplay style, but based on the video I saw gameplay of FIFA 19 Juventus versus Real Madrid. It was this match. Based on that video on YouTube, I actually think it is gonna be a really interesting experience. During the day, interesting stuff is coming to my mind, injecting into my consciousness to talk about this also. And just good, interesting topics, but I don't remember nothing. Now I'm just talking by my heart, and it is just a really interesting, therapeutic, good experience each time. I remember like March, April of 2025, I had a really heavy semester. I have a really bad memory of just a heavy routine. You know, in summer of 2025, after the semester ended, I was having for a month a contrast. I was feeling the contrast between a heavy semester, like courses after courses, and just a good break, summer break. And it was just, dude, I remember I was chill after a long time of just, plus beside this bad heavy routine of just studying, being educated, it was a really toxic environment. I was and I am still dealing with paranoia, and it is part of my social life now, and I'm just a paranoid man, but I'm just controlling myself, like, okay, just the most toxic paranoid thoughts coming toward my mind, but I have to control myself. Now I live in a toxic environment, and thinking that others are just humiliating me behind my back, backbiting me. That's the most, that's the most thing, that's saddening me the most, if that's a word, even saddening me. That's bothering me. Yeah, that's it. Backbiting, like people sitting there. I have two friends in the world, my mom and my dad, and these are, plus you, my supporters on YouTube, plus you. I have my mom and my dad, and as my really close friends, supporters, and we are a middle class family, but each year we are going more and more toward being a impoverished family. Like, my mom, out of her creativity, cooks food for dinner. We are just eating lunch and my mom just cooks lunch for the house, and that's just one meal. That is, we are not eating dinner in house, and I don't know what end of my life is, but I rather die and just die rather than being homeless, living in misery. Because I don't know what's gonna happen, because most times things were just against me, but out of nowhere I realized, it's all over, and I'm just having a really good time. And maybe this time this happens, but that's just a maybe. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'd rather die than living in humiliation, living in misery, being homeless. Dude, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to go that way. I don't want to. And yeah. And yeah. Dude, when I think about the future, I mean, dude, it is just... I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go that way. I downloaded a good, informative video. It is like a podcast, but it's just one guy sitting in front of camera and talking about historical, social stuff, and it is just almost every episode he uploads on his channel on YouTube. It is just quality. And I learn how to be not a slop producer, because almost all people on YouTube, not on YouTube, not almost everybody, let me correct myself, most people that are content creators, whether the content is song, movie, a YouTube video, Instagram, what else? TikTok, TV show, book, novel, not almost, every form of media. If you see and go see by yourself, you see mostly it's just slop media content. And that is just a trash land of just consuming and producing. Garbage land of disinformation, low quality stuff, very, very high viewership, and it is just, dude, it is just how the human society is. It is just like this. I mean, it is just common people, like, what common people like, what common people do. It is just forms most aspects of society. And yeah, now I'm really getting worried about my future, about my everything, but at the same time I have to be cautious. I don't want to overwhelm myself. If I be the most worried man about my future, nothing's good or bad happened to my future out of my worriedness. A balanced level of being worried, yes, that will do stuff. But if you are just anxious all the time, no. I don't know, I'm kinda sad. I'm kinda hopeless, kinda feel, dude, I kinda feel off, but yeah. I'm living with my mom and my dad and other siblings, 2 of them. They are just extra. I don't like them. Frankly, I hate them. I don't want to go that way also. I want to chill. 2 weeks weeks ago's weekend was one of the worst weekends ever. Last week's Sunday, one of the worst days ever. But things changed. Last week's weekend was, despite weeks before it, was just a really, really good weekend. Today's Sunday. Last week's weekend was a really good weekend. I had a really good time after a while. And I was sad, like, it ended. And after a really good time is gonna come routine, common stuff, and after that, it's usually like this. And after that, horrible stuff, terrible feelings, painful, like, dude. Thank you for watching my videos and interacting with my channel. I really like to have an income out of this YouTube and be a YouTuber, but I don't have nothing. Believe me. Thank you. And thank you for your small supports in comment section, for watching my videos. And yeah, thank you for the last time, and goodbye.